Hi, I'm Kim Wilson,
And I'm Natasha Marchewka.
and this is Speechless.
Speechless. Speechless.
Welcome to our behind the scenes take on real life in VO, where we share our stories, our resources, and our unsolicited opinions. I have to assume the
Hello.
position right away.
Yep. Assume the position. Put those glasses on. We cannot read our notes without them.
Right? How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Well, let's cheers. We're halfway through January. If you're watching this in order, what are you drinking?
I'm having decaf Earl Grey tea with a spot of almond milk.
Oh, how lovely.
It is
And
lovely.
refined. I'm having a blood orange margarita because blood oranges are
Oh,
in season and that is delicious.
oh
Cheers.
yum.
Mm.
So yum. You definitely
Mhm.
I need the recipe.
Yeah, I'll put it down below for sure.
Okay. Let's
So,
tell them what we're talking about today. We're talking
yeah,
about turning goals into action. Who
action
doesn't want to do
plan.
that?
Yeah,
Who
action
doesn't want to do that?
Jackson. People who don't like goals. But
Or
we
getting things
loved,
done.
listen, we love goals. We love goals. And a couple of weeks ago, we took you through how to prep for the new year and how to prep for creating your goals. And this year, we're taking your goals, turning them into action plans.
Hiya.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh-huh.
It's actually really easy, and I love sharing this tip, and it will be an eye-opener for some. So I'm excited about this. I
Yeah.
know you were when I taught you my secret sauce.
Yeah. The magic question. I call it the
Right.
magic question.
It is the magic question. So you say you have a goal. You have to break it down into steps. A lot of times on our lists, we have projects that don't get done because they're projects, not tasks. We're not breaking things down into doable steps, right?
Ridiculously doable steps. I think that's
Right.
what made me go, oh, like if I break something down into ridiculously easy steps, suddenly it's not this, lose 1,000 pounds by this date. It's one tiny thing at a time that becomes amazingly easy.
Right. And in doing what we're doing today, we're actually helping you create an action plan. So from goal to task, you need to ask one question.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, how
How will
will I
I
achieve
achieve
this?
this?
How will I achieve this? Or for short, how?
We're all about simplicity.
We are. So instead of sharing our elaborate goals, of which we have together created for our empire, we're choosing one goal for you today, viewer, to break down with us so you can see how easy it is to go from a goal to an objective, to a project, to a task. And that creates your action plan. So you start with your goal. So our goal for today is going to be called host a dinner party for my partner, which to me feels like a big deal. Like
I know.
it is, and you are the hostess with the mostest. So it's not a big deal for you. For me, it's a big deal. So what I would do is I would break it down into more steps. And so to keep it simple, we're just going to break it down into 3 steps by saying, how will I achieve this? So I'm going to host a birthday dinner for my partner. How will I achieve this? Well, I'm going to have to organize food. I'm going to have to invite friends, and I'm going to have to plan decorations. Really, that's it. Food, friends, and decorations, really, right? I mean, food and drinks go together. Right.
Right.
So I've said, how will I achieve this? And those are my three steps. Those I'm calling objectives. I have 3 objectives: to organize the food, invite friends, and plan decorations. Then we ask, how will I achieve this again? So if we're going to just look at or organize food, that's an objective.
Make lists, right? Make lists.
Yeah.
Research
So how
on.
will I achieve? Got to ask how the question.
Right.
How will I organize the food? You're going to make a list,
right,
of ideas, right? You're going to maybe research on Pinterest.
Yep.
And you're going to schedule a shopping day. Like legit, you have to have that as a step, right?
Right. It just seems ridiculously easy, like
And
really, you
obvious.
got to write those down, those obvious things. But I'm telling you, it works. All right, but we're going to
Right.
break these down even further.
Right. So for organize the food, we've got our list of projects now. So for inviting friends, we need a list of projects. How are we going to invite friends? Well, we're going to make a list of potential invitees.
Mhm.
We're going to ask our partner if they are good with the invite list.
If it's not a surprise.
Yeah. If it's a surprise, then it doesn't matter if there's mistakes on the list because you can blame yourself. He can blame you or she. And figure out when to contact them and how. So you're breaking your objectives into projects, right? And then the last objective is plan decorations. So how will we achieve this? We'll do an inventory of what you have. Think about a theme. Maybe research on Pinterest and make a list of what else you need to buy. So now you have projects. You have a whole bunch of projects. And so you ask, how will I achieve this? Right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So let's take one more. So we're going to go and do the plan decoration. No, we're going to go in from planning decorations. We're going to go into the project of do an inventory of what you have. Well, how will I achieve this? Well, grab a notebook and pen, go to the shed and pull out the decorations, use the ones you want to use, research on Pinterest. All of a sudden you have steps.
Right. Ridiculously easy, obvious baby steps that
Right.
all can help you achieve your goal in the end. It's amazing how this works. I am telling you,
Right.
it's
It's exciting, isn't it?
it's exciting because it's ridiculously easy, but it's ridiculously effective.
Right. And so, nerd that I am, I occasionally make action plans for the year. And I'll take my overarching goal and break it into 3 and break those into steps. And it doesn't have to be 3, it can be more objectives, more projects, obviously more tasks. When the beauty of this, though, sometimes is that when you ask, how will I achieve this? Sometimes you'll come up with the same tasks for certain projects or the same projects for certain objectives. So
Right.
you're actually crossing off the list more effectively.
You get to
So
put the check in the checkbox, which is so
yeah,
satisfying, right?
faster. Yeah. So now you're welcome. We just help you achieve your goals just like that. We
Listen, it would
can't
have
wait
been
to hear.
right. I was just going to say, if that was just complicated for you to listen and taking notes, sign up for our newsletter. We'll have all the notes there,
Oh, it's true.
and it will be, hey,
Yeah.
there's a task for you.
There's task. So we have a website, speechlessvo.com, with all the all the episodes. And if you join our party, which is our email newsletter, you'll get the show notes before the show airs, including the topics. And a very good friend said the other day, I love this newsletter because I don't always have time to watch the show and I get the juicy tidbits all in a summary. Who doesn't want that?
Right.
So, plus our resources and our recipes ahead of time. So join in. Also, please go ahead and comment below. We love seeing your comments.
Click to subscribe, please.
Subscribe if you haven't already, please. And fuck it, let's be awesome now. We've got shit to do.
Bye.